you actually create energy. Amazing, isn't it? We can create energy out of water and light. Hello?
Yes.
Do you know, everyone, that the first car by Henry Ford was running on water? Where did the water car go? Where did the electric car go? Now it's coming back, thank goodness. It's about time we use electricity. Yeah, of course. So going back to the water, when water goes through pipes, which is not an environment that the water recognizes because it's 45 degrees angles, the water becomes stressed, it becomes sick. And when you drink this water, it makes you stressed and makes you sick. Water is meant to be in circular motion. So when you put it back in circular motion and you electrolysis ionizing the water, for example, or use something that I just got here from Don. Very exciting.
Oh yeah, this.
This is Dan Winter. Anybody know Dan Winter? Anyway, he's a doctor, scientist. He's been studying sacred geometry and amazing things. He designed this new prototype. It's not a prototype, actually, it's just starting to sell a couple weeks ago. This is called the imploder. This is a shower head. There's different other products that's going to come up in the market, and I'm the international distributor for the company starting a couple days ago. This imploder actually restructures the water and deactivates all the contaminants in it. Because when you have a water molecule at 104.45 degrees, all the contaminants attached with it, fluoride, mercury, lead, arsenic, all that stuff, chlorine, stuck to it. And when you drink it, penetrates in your cells in your body. When you take a shower, as you know, the skin absorbs everything. You can actually stand barefoot on garlic and taste the garlic within 3 minutes. The skin absorbs everything. So when you take a shower with all this chlorine and all that stuff, it goes into your body. This restructures the water. It makes the water molecule hydrogen wider to 109.45 degrees. So you win 5 degrees, and what you create is a sacred geometry form that will recognize the other water molecules. They actually create an hexagonal shape, just like that. So you got oxygen, hydrogen, oxygen, 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 hydrogen, oxygen, hydrogen here, and hydrogen here. And what do you see here? You see a snowflake.
Snowflake.
Snowflake is an hexagonal shaped water. You know, all snowflakes are different, right? Anybody know Dr. Emoto?
Yeah.
Dr. Emoto's study, anybody don't know? Okay, Dr. Emoto in Japan studied water and find out that water has memory. I mean, that has been discovered before, like 40 years ago, that water has memory. But when the doctors said and came up with this evidence, he got fired. Because nobody wanted to hear about this. Oh, water is abundant, don't worry about it. There's so much we can learn about water. This is a blue planet, this is a water. We have 75% of our body is made of water, as you know. 85% of our brain, our bones, everything in our body is made of water. What is a conductive? Why is the ocean so salty? Because salt is a conductive. Why is pure water not conductive? Because pure water is supposed not to conduct. And that's what the inside of our DNA is meant, it's made of pure water. Worms feed pure water. They don't find pure water anywhere. Not at this stage and age. There used to be some great sources of pure water, like the Exeslore. Anybody remember those Exeslore springs? There's still a few Lourdes in France. That's one of the only ones. The water at Lourdes is so healing that people with cancer soak in the water and heal from cancer and stuff like that. Why? Because the water is structured. The water also is straight into a vertical axis. It spins unclockwise from the top and clockwise from the bottom, just like the Earth. Anybody see the water spinning in the equator? Have you seen that experience, the demonstration? In the equator is the line where, you see, just like the Earth, this is the equator. There's the gentlemen that do the demonstration, the native Mexicans, or I'm sorry, live in the equator, okay? They show an experiment. They take a bucket of water, or a sink, they fill it up with water, And they say, okay, this is the equator line. I'm going to go to the north hemisphere, and I'm going to take the bottom of the sink out, and you're going to see the water spinning. So they do the demonstration, the water spins unclockwise. They do the same demonstration on the south part of the hemisphere of the Earth, a couple of feet away, and the water spins clockwise. You can do the experiment when you go home, flush the toilet, you'll see the water spinning clockwise. Do the same thing in your sink. You'll see everything spin unclockwise on the north hemisphere of the Earth. It's the same thing with the water. The water molecule is supposed to spin clockwise from the top, clockwise from the bottom. If it doesn't, let's say it spins just clockwise, then it shifts to the right. If it spins just clockwise, it shifts to the left. Or sometimes it's chaotic, it shifts left to right, left to right. And that's what's happening with the water we drink nowadays. It is not structured. It is not in a vertical axis. So when you drink this water that is not spinning properly, it just creates a chaotic effect to your body. So you can eat the best diet you want, you can think as many things, you can meditate, yoga, everything you want, but if you don't drink the right water, it's not going to work. The water is meant to provide the nutrients, to supplement the cells and tissues and the blood with all the nutrients, and more importantly, to give us the right structure, the right spin. Everything is about spin. Cancer spin right side. Cancer spin clockwise. Health spin unclockwise, or to the left. Think about racetracks. What direction do they spin? Cars, horses, dogs, all the racetracks spin unclockwise. There's a reason for it. Even deeper, why milk and dairy manufacturers spin the dairies counterclockwise? Because if they wouldn't spin it, dairy and milk products naturally spin clockwise. If we will drink this milk, we actually will vomit it right away, because the body won't be able to digest it. So there's a way to actually change the spin of your elements. Smokers, you can actually make a cigarette that's going to be healing. It's one of the products that I'm going to offer as well. It's called the food tanner to change the spin. It has a polarized water in the wall of the carafe. Okay, you can picture the carafe. And it has a space in between with some water in it, which energizes any substance that goes in it. Food, water, anything you want, put in it. For 3 minutes, it will change the spin from clockwise to unclockwise. There's a way to measure this. For example, this is called a pendulum. It's an Egyptian pendulum that has the Isis and the Karnak combination. Those work like little batteries. What they do is they take the cosmothermic energy, concentrate it, and then you can do measurements. You hold it, and it should spin clockwise or unclockwise, depending on substances you want to taste. There's a scale to it called the Bovis Scale. You can actually utilize this scale to quantify or measure the Bovis amount or the ångström amount of substance you want to know. The Bovis scale goes this way, it's very simple. It goes from 0, which is dead, to 10,000. Now the gentleman that created this in 1932, Andres Bovis, that's why he goes his name. The equilibrium for us is 6,500. Anything below that is considered as depleting or illness. It's actually spinning clockwise. Anything above that is considered as energizing or well-being. It spins unclockwise. Anything below here is unhealthy. For example, when you cook food, not only you deplete the enzymes, which is very important for us to digest and assimilate the nutrition. By the way, food, it's not about the food we eat, it's about the energy in the food that we can assimilate. Once again, you can eat the best food in the world, but if you cannot assimilate because your body is not ready to absorb the nutrients, that's why it's good to clean your system sometimes. I recommend Dr. Carey Rims. Study Dr. Carey Rims. He was Albert Einstein's student, 7 PhD. The guy was a genius. I wrote it down. Carey, C-A-R-E-Y, Rims, R-E-A-M-S. he developed a technology called bioionization ionization, because everything is about ionization. When you convert an energy into another one, it's called ionization. The same thing the liver does. When you eat or drink a substance, the liver will convert this energy into another energy so the body can assimilate it and convert it into a vital life force. So, for example, when you cook food, you kill the enzyme, but you also kill the vitality in it. This is the vitality scale as well, Bovis Scale. Cooked food, so pressure food. Soda, for example, is 1,000. Pressure cooked food is 2,000. Then you do like stove cooking or steam cooking. Doesn't matter, it's cooking, it's heat. When you put heat in the food, let's say you take broccoli, onions, and let's say asparagus. You put it in a pot, you put some water in it, and you put it into heat. So you got A, B, and C. When you create a heat, you create other substances called D, E, and F, which is not found in nature, which is not recognized by the body. And when you eat that, it creates certain alignments because the body has to fight against it. It lowers down your immune system because now it has to create antibodies to be able to react against those unknown substances and creates a domino effect. That's why I eat raw living food, and that's why I open Nuage Cafe. I should have explained that before I opened it. So anyway, there's a way now you can actually prepare cooked food for those that love to eat cooked food and change the spin to a proper spin with this food tanner I was just explaining about. So keep in touch with me because I have those products available. Cancer starts at 4,800. Tuberculosis, 5,500. It's right here. So if you do the wrong thing, I'm sorry to say wrong, there's no really bad or right thing, it's just, it is. If you're in the zone here, chances are you prepare your body to be sick. There's another way you can create a different spin is with the power of the thoughts. Like Dr. Emoto said, you know, water has memory, water is living. You can actually restructure the water just with the power of the thoughts. In China, they heal people with tumors and cancer just with the power of the thoughts. They don't cut them, they don't put them to sleep. They just lay them there and they tell the patients, you have to believe that you can heal. It's the same thing they do at Hippocrates. They will not accept any patients until they are ready to heal. And that's the first thing they do. They get an appointment with them and they talk to that person and they say, do you want to heal? It's like, I'm happy, or you're not happy. Okay, I want to be happy. Yes, okay, keep doing the same thing you do. Okay, I'm not happy. Do you want to be happy? Yes. Then change something, and you'll be happy. Are you not happy? No. Do you want to be happy? No. Well, then keep doing the same thing. You see, if we do the same thing over and over, we're going to get the same result. Albert Einstein.
Yes.
Right? That's insanity. So plant-based raw living foods is between 6,000 and 8,000. The highest we can find in this dimensional level, once again, because there's many subtle energies that we can actually harvest and increase level of speed of rotation.